I took the time to see the movie Blackbag, and I have to admit I'm impressed. A 2025 American spy thriller directed by Steven Soderbergh and written by David Koepp. The film follows British intelligence officer George Woodhouse, who is given 1 week by his superior, Meacham, to investigate the leak of a top-secret software program codenamed Severus. The top 4 suspects include satellite imagery specialist Clarissa, her boyfriend and managing agent Freddie, agency psychiatrist Zoe, and her boyfriend, another managing agent James. The 5th and most personal suspect, his wife, Kathryn, who is also an intelligence officer. Now the intriguing questions begin to pop up. Will George be able to do what needs to be done, knowing his wife is a suspect? What happens if she is the leak? Will he join her or take her down? These compelling questions, paired with an engaging premise, are executed brilliantly by the film. The 2 leads, Michael Fassbender and Cate Blanchett, bring a magnetic chemistry to their roles as George and Kathryn, so much so that, as one character aptly observes, they seem made for each other. The supporting cast adds further depth, with each interaction peeling back new layers of the protagonists we haven't yet seen. The dialogue is sharp and witty when it needs to be, laced with just the right amount of dry humour, then turns dark and serious at all the right moments. Everything is so well balanced that the film demands little more from you than to sit back and enjoy the ride. The runtime is tight, never overstaying its welcome, delivering exactly what's needed when it's needed. The tone is even, the pacing superb, and the plot so tightly woven that you'll remain on the edge of your seat, guessing what comes next. The climax delivers, leaving you satisfied for sticking around. Cinematography and visuals accentuate the gritty world these characters inhabit, while the musical score ratchets up tension masterfully, sometimes to the point of genuine dread. You'll feel genuine anxiety for the characters, never quite sure who will live or die. By the end, one thing is certain about Mr. and Mrs. Woodhouse. They'd do anything for each other, even if it means taking on the entire world. At its core, Blackbag is a story about trust, how far it can stretch before it snaps, and what happens when the person you love most is also the one you can least afford to believe. The film doesn't shy away from the psychological toll of espionage, portraying its characters as flawed, vulnerable people rather than invincible super spies. By the end, you're left with a lingering question: in a world built on lies, is love the ultimate liability or the only thing worth fighting for? Overall, Blackbag is a compelling watch that sets out to achieve something and succeeds. I left thoroughly entertained, which, at the end of the day, is what any great movie should aim for. Blackbag earns a Ghost rating of 8 out of 10. It is a sleek, smart, and relentlessly tense thriller. A film that's as emotionally gripping as it is intellectually satisfying. The kind of richly layered experience that rewards repeat viewings with hidden details. With its perfect balance of nerve-wracking tension and heartbreaking stakes, it delivers premium, top-shelf entertainment that feels familiar in the best ways, while still offering enough fresh twists to surprise. Building to an ending that's simultaneously satisfying, morally complex, and haunting in the best possible way. For fans of spy films that prioritize brains over brawn, this is a must-watch. That rare thriller that engages both the heart and the mind, reminding us what great cinema is all about. That's all I have for this movie in this life. See you in the next one.